What's good, JD fam? Welcome back to another lit video. You dig. If this is your first time ever watching our channel, make sure you press that subscribe button right now.
So we are back here giving you guys a little update, a little Q&A, everything going on in our life. I feel like we haven't sat and chit-chatted in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, and we've had, there's always so much going on in our life, so many changes. So yeah, we just thought we could talk to you guys about some things.
Yep.
And we're just gonna get straight into it. I always ask you guys questions on my Instagram.
Yeah, Destiny's Instagram is popping, so that's why she does it. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram, not that popping, so we ask the questions on Destiny.
How do you know? You would get different questions than me though, so you need to start asking too.
They might ask the same stuff.
I get the same, most of them are like the same repeat questions. One of the top ones that I always get, it's like literally flooded.
I feel like Destiny's like a little bit more interesting.
No, not babe. No, they ask me the same few things. The main thing is about Koa. Like everybody always asks about Koa, which I mean I love. He's our baby and he's like literally.
I get asked that a lot too.
So speaking of Koa, he's actually in his last couple months of the school year. He only has 2 months left and then he's done with his whole first year of pre-K, which is crazy. Crazy. It went by like really fast.
Yeah, there's been like a big change though, like within just himself and just his growth overall since he started to where he's at now. He literally likes going to school in the morning. Like no kid, I feel like me as a kid, I didn't like waking up early in the morning and going to school. Obviously some days he has those days where he wakes up and he's like, I don't want to go. But lately he's been super happy to just wake up, go to school, and like, he runs into the cafeteria to like, we started letting him get his own little breakfast in the morning at school. So he's liking to participate in all the like cool school activities.
So actually he went on spring break last week. So obviously he missed the whole school. This week he went back and you guys, he woke up every single day, like smiling. Literally before even our alarm. And he's just looking at me like, literally smiling. Like that, so excited to get ready for school. And then when we get there, he like runs in the cafeteria. So it's really great to just see him like be so comfortable in that environment because it was really scary for us at first. Like we were debating if we even wanted to send him, but I'm glad that we did.
Yeah, for sure.
And
he definitely he's made a lot of progress. Like he's starting to like just understand things more. I feel like now he's like learning things a lot faster. Like we have this scooter that he has. And like now he's like a professional scooter rider. Like he knows exactly how to steer it, turn it.
And what's even more crazy is after summer break, when he goes back in August and he's gonna be full-time now because the 4-year-olds go full-time in preschool. So he's gonna be there like literally 8 hours. I don't know what are we gonna do with all that time? We're gonna have so much time.
That's gonna be a lot. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna definitely have to start hitting the gym together. Because we're gonna have a lot of time.
We need to get a good membership.
You know what I'm saying? That's weird. It's weird for us, y'all, because we literally have never had like every day, consecutive days, 8 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and even now that he is in school, he goes in the morning from literally 7 to 11. So like, Julius goes to the gym in the morning, I like make breakfast, and we usually just start our morning off slow. And then next thing you know, we already have to pick him up for school. So we really don't get to like do much of anything together yet because it's still so early. But once he's going full time, like wow, that's gonna be a big, huge change.
Or we sometimes we do stuff, but we have to stay like by the house.
Yeah, we can't go far.
Because it's like we gotta, you know what I'm saying, hurry up and go pick Cole up, and then once he's out of school, he usually just wants to eat something real quick, and then he'll want to play for like an hour or so. And then he takes a nap. And another thing that we've been doing in our life right now is really just being super focused and trying to stay on the right path of reaching our goals. Obviously, you guys have heard in the past that one of our goals is to sell our home and, you know what I'm saying, relocate, which you guys don't know where we're gonna be going. And then a huge goal of ours recently that we've been hammering down on is setting Cole up for a good future. And so that's just putting money aside for him, just in case if he wants to, buy a car when he gets his license, or, he wants to go to college and he doesn't have a scholarship or whatever. However he wants to use it, it's just setting money aside for him to give him that extra opportunity.
So since we've been getting super serious about setting Koa up for his financial future, we have been using Fabric by Gerber Life, which was designed for parents by parents to make it easy to plan for and manage your family's financial path. So obviously Koa's super young right now. He's only 3 years old. He cannot invest himself, but that's why it's so important for us to invest for him on his behalf, because there's that much time for his money to grow and for him to just invest so much more now rather than if he were to start when he's 18. If we start for him early on, he's already so much more set up and has so many more opportunities for his education, or like to buy himself a new car, or really anything. And my favorite part about Fabric is that it's all online, so you can manage your child's account and manage their investments straight from your phone. And you can start with just $20, and there's no limit to how much you can contribute to the investment account. So it's really not like something super scary where you have to feel like you have to have so much money put aside. Just start with $20, and then little by little you can just increase. So join the thousands of parents who trust Fabric to help protect their family. Start investing in your child today at meetfabric.com/JuJuDes. That's meetfabric.com/JuJuDes. MEET fabric.com/JuJuDes. So the next question that we get asked all the time is why we don't get together with friends anymore.
We actually would love to, but we just live out the way, like way out.
We live in a whole different state than everybody.
That's literally the only, like if we lived in LA, I'm pretty sure we would be with a lot of our friends out there. Arizona, same thing, or just even closer to LA, because a lot of our friends, family, and stuff like that live in LA.
But we do have something coming up where we are going to be with some people.
We're going to be with some people.
We're going to be fun.
Yeah, we're going on a nice little trip, so stay tuned.
Coming up in
a couple weeks, so stay tuned.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Another question we got asked was how to spend time with your man when you have kids and no village around.
That's big.
Yeah, before we had kids, well, we only have one kid, but before we had our son, we didn't realize like how important it truly is to have a village around for help.
For sure. Or like just even, you just didn't realize how much actual freedom you have. Like me and Destiny, we used to just be like, okay, cool, we're gonna go on like a little trip next weekend or this weekend or something, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like you kind of have to plan ahead. You got to get a babysitter if it's just you two that want to go.
Well, not even something like a trip. I'm talking about even something as simple as like going on a date. Like I was looking back in my phone.
Yeah, we used to go on dates every week.
Even after we had Koa, like I would still just have my mom come down to our house after work and we would go on a date still.
Yeah, that's true.
But now, like, we don't really have that option to just like every week be able to like go on a date. Once he starts school though.
Yeah, once he starts school. But
so
also,
you might have to just hold it down for a few years until they start school.
I will say this though, I also think that it has something to do with just living in Texas, because when we lived in California, we for sure got dressed and got up and went to dinner, don't matter what, every single week.
That was when Koa was literally
But it didn't matter though.
And
like
he couldn't terrorize the table.
No, but I'm saying like even like right there, we would just like, it would be like 5 minutes away. We'd still kind of get dressed up and just go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
to Puerto Villa.
Yeah, just different things, you know what I'm saying? Now it's more of like those like the close restaurants to us are like more of like, okay, let's pick the food up and then come home.
Yeah, well also though, like it's a big difference having an infant or like a 1-year-old versus a toddler. Like the toddlers, you guys, it's a whole like I feel like the infant newborn stage is so easy compared to when they start walking and grabbing everything and wanting to be in everything. Like it is a lot. Like I remember one time we went to a super fancy restaurant. I remember Koa broke a plate and it was like a fancy restaurant. We were like, oh my goodness. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. Traveling when he was an infant was easy. I would travel anywhere. Like getting him to cry as like an infant, super, super easy to stop. But as a toddler, bro, that's like, traveling is probably the hardest thing to do with the toddler.
Yeah, because they're just so interested in everything.
Yeah.
They just
And
like, they want to be involved in everything.
Around.
They don't want to be asleep. They're like, there's so much going on. Look out this window, you know? Okay, this next question, they were really directing only towards me, but I feel like it applies to both of us. So somebody asked why my style has changed so much. They said they still like my style, but why has it changed so much? Is it just because I became a mom or what? So I personally think it's like a couple things. Number one, definitely becoming a mom did make me just, I don't know, you just want to dress like a little bit more mature, and not like
classy.
Not like an old person or anything, but like you just don't want to dress like a little kid anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then number two, obviously, since becoming a mom and everything, like my body has changed so much too. So I just don't even feel comfortable wearing the same stuff that I did before as opposed to now. And then thirdly, I would say living in Texas.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes even when I go like to the grocery store or just anywhere, the main places we go are like to pick Ko up from school, the grocery store, and the park. And like if I have a nice outfit on, I'll change to like sweats just to go out to the store, because I feel like weird being so dressed up out here.
Yeah, it's just like a different, like, it's nothing bad about it, but it is like it's like a big culture change. Like, in coming from Los Angeles, like a lot of people, like, it's like a fashion statement place out there. So you could be dressed up super nice.
Just to go to the coffee shop.
Yeah, just to literally go to the store or to the coffee shop, or, you know what I'm saying, somewhere simple. Out here, it's like, I may not even put no socks on. I may just put on some Crocs, no socks, some shorts, and a t-shirt, and just go everywhere and run all my errands type stuff out here. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right? Like sometimes we'll change, like we'll take a picture in a nice outfit and literally change out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
To go somewhere.
Probably gonna be getting out of Texas soon, by the end of this year.
Speaking of moving, we have finally narrowed down to 2 locations.
Yeah, well, it's been narrowed down. We just haven't told you guys, which we were gonna keep it a secret. But like, you guys basically really already know, because it's really only
it should be obvious.
Yes, it's only a couple spots. So obviously we might be moving back to California, either obviously not like right in Los Angeles, but more of like the outskirts where we always have lived. So
or Orange County.
Yeah, Orange County, somewhere like that, or closer to the beach. We just want to be like we said in past videos. I feel like the location is the most important thing of the crib. Like, if you have a perfect prime location, you're gonna love your crib, and yeah, you're gonna have a lot of stuff to do. So that's one place. And then the next place is, we're looking at Scottsdale, Arizona. So like right in the Scottsdale mix, and you know, with all the nice stuff, there's a lot of new development, good opportunities over there. So that was like another option for us. So, and
we've never tried it, so now would be our time to try it. And if we don't want to stay there, at least it's close to LA. We can just skedaddle. And when we move, we're not gonna make the same mistake of buying right away, because we don't know if that's where we're gonna want to live. So we want to try it out. Try before you buy.
Yes, on God, y'all, look, just know and learn from us. Try before you buy, and don't let nobody like think, oh, you need to buy a crib right now. Don't do that, bro, because we bought this crib, and I guarantee you that if we would have been renting, we probably already would have been and left and stuff like that. But this is our first crib, and it was a good home to buy. So
I still don't regret it, because we learned so much, and like, we do have equity in our house. For sure. But the thing is, what they don't tell you about when you buy and sell a house, obviously you know when you buy you have to pay like closing costs and everything, but also when you sell your house, you have to pay those closing costs all over again, which can be like 6% of your total home cost. So that really eats away into like most of the profit that you would make. Yeah. So that's the only unfortunate part about selling your house. They take your profits.
Yeah, so, but those are our 2 spots that we narrowed it down to. And you're just gonna have to bear with us. That's all we're gonna tell y'all for now.
Okay, so the last question we're gonna answer, that literally the majority of all the questions that I got, they've been just flooding in. Even like on our TikTok, crazy, we have this one TikTok that kind of went viral, right? It has like what, almost like 2 million views, and like all of the comments are like people congratulating me on being pregnant, or like asking me if I'm pregnant. everybody literally thinks and is just fully convinced that I'm pregnant. The big question is, Destiny, are you pregnant? The answer is no. I naturally have a belly. So, right?
No,
exactly.
I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I think it looks good.
Why were you so scared?
No, I'm not. I'm just sitting here answering.
You guys also want to know, like, if we're gonna be planning on having more kids, because you know, we have had lots of struggles with that. So I am actually going to the doctor soon, and I'm gonna be planning some things. If you follow me on Snapchat, I did talk about this a little bit, but I'm gonna be going to the doctor to talk about all of that and figuring out ways to like ensure a healthy pregnancy. So I'll keep you guys updated on that.
She is going to the doctors very soon, so you know we could be maybe popping out one of these days. You never know.
But you know what? You should just really never assume anybody is pregnant, because like even if I am pregnant, like, wouldn't you want to just let me announce that on my own? Like, why would you take that away from somebody?
Keep guessing and guessing. You know what I'm saying? Don't play the guessing game.
That's number one. And then number two, if the person's not pregnant, like, would you go up to somebody in the grocery store and like
congratulations,
tell them congratulations? No. So I don't know. Why do it to me? So that is it for this video, answering your guys' most asked questions. We hope you enjoyed this video. We love you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.